Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. I'm Supreme Verdicts, a practicing attorney by day and a magic strategist by night. After a long day working on the rule of law, I come home to master the laws of magic. Today we are doing the Foundation's Midweek Magic Pick 2 Draft. Now, to be completely honest, I have not actually done a single draft from Foundations. I know, it's kind of crazy. This was a foundational set, and it's in standard for 5 years, I guess 4 years now at this point. One of my strategies I was thinking is just to grab all the Tranquil Coves, but it's probably best to just go ahead and grab every good card. I know Mild-Mannered Librarian overperformed in the format, and I know Drakecatcher is pretty crazy. Just 2 mana, 1/3 Vigilant Prowess that can make you further creatures. I like the idea of doing just kind of grabbing all the multicolored cards in advance. I mean, look at these. We have some solid white cards here that just make extra tokens, draw cards. But I like the idea of starting off strong here. Let's see how it goes. Oh, immediately rewarded. We are going to be in blue-green. Clinkin Sky Mage. I feel like this underperformed because it was a 4-mana 1/1. That's my gut instinct. That being said, Elvish Regrower looks really good. I'm not sure how it plays. 4-mana 4/3 or a 6-mana gain 4 life. 6-mana 4/4 though. Doesn't go particularly well. I like Beastkin Ranger too. Let's continue going with this. We're doing Simic things, and Simic things will be done. Wooden's Elite. I mean, it's only good if we have another elf, right? Witness Protection's bad because it makes it a 1/1, but I do like removal. That's just helpful in general. Coma has Ward 4. I like the idea of the Snakeskin Veil, though, with some of our +1/+1 creatures. Or do I want another 2-drop? No, let's go ahead and grab it. Just get it out of the way. Aetherize, I can't imagine is particularly good, but that Llanowar Elves is such a good pickup here. This is an interesting draft because it's only 4 people, and for each pack, you pick 2 cards. So you quickly start to figure out what everyone is playing. Yeah. Look here, let's see. This has the kicker card. I don't think Inspiration from the Beyond is particularly good here. Looks like no one's playing white though, and no one's playing green. Pardon me. We'll go ahead and just grab our good green pickups. Nice. We have a solid blue-green deck here. We are low on blue cards. It looks like blue is being grabbed. We might transition to white, although I do like this Coma top end. Yeah, auto select. Get rid of that Inspiring Paladin. Wow, Runescarred Demon. I forget what's in this format. Some crazy cards. Sunblessed Healer's pretty good. It's just good value in general. That being said, Micromancer actually does not play particularly well. I like the idea of the Banishing Light. And I like the Llanowar Elves, and I like the Mild-Mannered Librarian. Do we move into white here with the hopes of getting a splash? We do have the Tranquil Cove, and we can splash some of the removal. Llanowar Elves, though, is absolutely goated. Evolving Wilds is kind of what we're hoping to pick up. I guess let's see what makes it around. Reclamation Sage is probably very playable here, and Bushwhack. Because I don't think we're playing the Scoured Barrens, Light Shell Duo, Gleaming Barrier, Spectral Sailor. It's just, I think we've got a fairly strong kind of green beatdown deck. We're going to want a couple of combat tricks at some point. That's almost for sure. There we go. Authority of the Consuls, I like. Don't think it's ideal. We can grab another Nessun, Horn Beetle, and a Counterspell. I think those will both play well. Another Bushwhack, which I would not mind grabbing a second copy of. Here's a Felling Blow. That one's fantastic. And an Evolving Wilds, also good. Make sure we can fix our mana if we are going for the white splash. Micromancer at this point can pick up the Bushwhack. I like this package. Micromancer for the Snakeskin Veil, for the Bushwhack. Got fairly solid little deck here. None of these are going to be played. We'll go ahead and throw those into the sideboard. Nice, we do get second Bushwhack. And here we are with 1,000 Year Storm. Iconic, truly iconic. I think we go for the Thorn. I like Paradise Druid. It's cool. It can fix for any of our mana. However, we could go for another Land War Elves and just start shaving off some of our multicolor cards. I'm tempted. I'm quite tempted. How many 2-drops do we have? We don't have a ton of top end. So if I go for Paradise Druid or something, I want to make sure we're getting further top end. I think that might be the play, because we do have 2 Land War Elves already, and at a certain point, it is too much. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We'll see what happens. I like this I like the bite down. Lancewood Armor, also not bad if we are playing this kind of mono green game, but I don't think that's going to be what we do. So let's grab Refute here, or we're countering spells. Yeah, just Land War Elves has to have diminishing returns. We don't want a bunch of 1-mana 1/1s in our deck. It's not going to be super helpful. We'll grab these. We'll figure out the deck in a bit. There we go. Elfsworn Giant seems pretty strong here. Whenever a land enters, create a 1/1. That being said, we are going to cut lands likely. Although if we can ramp into that, we'll be in a very good spot. We'll grab another bite down. We now have enough removal. We can likely cut the Banishing Light. And at this point, we'll just go for cards in our colors. And card in our colors. Sure. Okay. We can cut the Banishing Light. We have enough bite downs. Do we have enough creatures? Yeah, we do. We have plenty of creatures. Don't think we play Ruby. Ironically enough, do we play Grow from the Ashes? Again, ramping into Coma is ideal. Absolute ideal. Look at that. Just top end kind of card that we are indeed looking for. Is there anything else here that we want to consider? Yes, the Evolving Wilds. No longer the Tranquil Cove. I know, having 2 different tap lands is not great, but I think it's kind of what we want to be doing in this deck. And we can also cut an extra land if we're playing all our Land War Elves. I don't know if we will at this point. We have the double Bushwhack, which is nice, especially with the Micromancer kind of package. However, I don't know if we're going to want to be playing this. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Lancewood Armor is not a great card. It's not bad, but it's not great. We are in effectively mono green. I don't think it's quite worth it though. This will only get back permanence, which makes Witness Protection slightly better. This we can search for a couple of basic lands, which is good, but it's unnecessary. I like Felling Blow a lot. The refutes are fairly strong. It's important for us to have good top end here. Don't know if we need double Reclamation Sage. In fact, we likely don't. This requires non-creature spells for prowess, which, you know, we don't have a ton of. We do have some creatures with power 4 or greater. But we can get there, especially with the Mild-Mannered Librarian. I forget this is a mana sink. That will indeed come up. The Essence Scatter is actually pretty decent in limited formats usually because creatures are so important. That being said, I like the Refute. We have a good little package here of removal. It makes me kind of want to drop the Snakeskin Veil and drop the Micromancer package. Yeah, what if we lose Witness, lose Snakeskin Veil, lose Micromancer. We've got mostly creatures in a creature beatdown with some good top end. Gnarlid Colony is fine just because it's a 2 mana. It's a bear, or it can be a 5 mana 4/4. Do we have a single other? We do have other elves. That's funny. We have Llanowar elves. How many other elves? We have 8 elves? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess we keep the Dwynen's Elite. Let's shave a Reclamation Sage. Should I be shaving a counterspell? I should be shaving a counterspell. I should shave a counterspell. Shave a Rec Sage. I think this is the deck. We got... Actually, sorry. Let's double look at this again. Double check this again. Let's shave an island, add back in a creature. After all, we have a ramp package here. We do not need this many... Honestly, another Llanowar Elves. Get to turn 3 early. It's a shame we don't have better plays for that. We can definitely get to some of our higher cost cards faster. There we go. 16 lands, but we've got a nice low creature curve with some removal mixed in that just leads up to our big stompy monsters. A little bit of card draw in the mix to help us get there. I'm curious to see how this goes. The draft itself was a unique experience with picking 2 cards. I do think that had we just grabbed a bunch of the gain lands, we could have had an interesting deck where we could then in the later packs just take all the best cards. I'm not sure how well that works for Foundations as a set, which just didn't have as many kind of crazy over the top cards. Just definitely big cards. It was still a standard set, but it was a little bit more nuts and bolts. That being said, with a couple of mana sinks and plenty of mana sources, I'm very excited to see how this deck turns out. Don't forget to coma on over and like and subscribe to the video. This is a bad hand. This is a very bad hand. We're gonna have to mulligan that one. This is a bit better. It's kind of a shame that we are not going to get to some of our big stuff later. I think the Elfsworn Giant might be the pitch. And then Apothecary Stomper can stabilize us once we've drawn some more lands. So we don't have any of our ramp cards, so we won't be ramping into it. Opponent starts off nice and strong with a Healer's Hawk. They load that up with enchantments. Oh, they're straight up aggro. Okay. Again, soup to nuts. No attacks. We will take the trade. I'd love to draw a card off of this, but you know, that's what we gotta do. Next turn, what are we doing? We're Reclamation Saging. I guess we actually trade down here. Better yet, we can put a 1/1 counter and then it deals damage equal to its power. Let's just remove that. In hindsight, I could have had a 3/3 on the board. That would have been nicer. All right, they've got 3 mana up. Let's draw a card. Great, they didn't remove it. I was a little terrified that that was going to be the case. But we'll go ahead and race them with our big green chomp. That's a good one. When it enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 other creatures. It's pretty good in general. They can indeed race, and they have not played a single Banishing Light yet, which is disappointing, to say the least. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 5 mana. Okay. I think we're just going to be playing out creatures. I don't know how good racing is with their 2/2 here, but we will do our best. Let's see. Was attacking the right choice? I guess we could double block. We don't want to double block though, because we want to be able to put the counters. Opponent's just going to try to finish us in the air, and they do have a clock going. Ooh, let's play that. Let's see. We deal 4. We need to gain the life, don't we? Sucks. We need to gain the life and we need to be attacking back. We have 7 on the clock for them. Notably, they can no longer attack as well. Eight. Okay, clock's going well. They have a board wipe. They have a board wipe. That's just it for us. We are empty-handed. They have 6 cards in hand. They have to have... They're missing a color or they have a board wipe. We're playing into it. They're missing a color. All right. Don't feel as bad anymore. If all spells in hand is also terrifying. Sneaky reach. They didn't see it coming. We'll take the trade though. Yeah, they re-equip. It has to deal combat damage. And let's finish that. Okay, kind of a weird first game. Opponent came out of the gate, aggro. We block, we stabilize with our big stompy creatures. Get our value where we can. That worked out. And our first reward for the midweek Magic win. Nice. Narset Jeskai Waymaster. This was a cool card when it came out. I saw a few brawl decks for it. Just trying to offload a bunch of cantrips. I might go back and look at my draft again. I really enjoyed the unique drafting experience of the pick too. That was cool. We also have Kev Walker, Llanowar Elves in hand, and Coma. We're gonna keep it. We'll see what happens. Opponent is playing blue, Trixie color. They have what, that 1/1 flyer? Yeah, Spectral Sailor. Good for them. Do we fight it? No, probably not. Okay, they're playing Dimir. I'm trying to remember. There was the Dimir uncommon was pretty good if I recall. So is this an Essence Scatter? What do we think? No. Whatever they have is different. Let's Draycatcher. And now let's go grab the basic land. I guess that probably would have been better to do. Whoa, the prowess animation's awesome. Hindsight. Forgot that was one of our few prowess triggering spells. I mean, opponent, are you sure? Yeah, we'll get an incubation counter. Let's see, next turn that can get bigger. We'll hold it back. No blocks. They can draw cards now. Let's go for it. All right. This can be kicked. This costs 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn I can have Coma out, or I can kick this and take it a little slower. I think we take it a little bit slower. We see what's in their hand. We wait for them to tap out. Yeah, they're drawing a card. That's fine. We'll add a little bit of pressure. They are using a good mana sink here. Is this their plan? Just beat us down in the air bit by bit? Play out the land first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can attack with all at the moment, because we do not have that land needed. We'll drop this. Pass. Opponent draws another card. Don't know if they realize that we get the 2/2 Drake at this point. We'll wait for them to attack. Ah, they were missing a color. I see. Interesting that they have 1 blue source but 2 Spectral Sailors. That's pretty crazy. No. You cannot have that rare Spinner of Souls. That's a good card. I don't know if you've seen it. Spinner of Souls. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, They reveal cards until they reveal a creature card. Who knows how many creatures they actually have in their deck? I don't want them getting to go ahead and try to find good ones. That could have been an instant speed. I recognize that. They could also have an essence flux here. So let's go ahead and just start attacking. Yeah. I think we attack with all. We want to maximize the pressure. Oh, even better. Do I refute this just for the sake of not letting them do it? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, that resolved very quickly. Drop this. We'll keep up the felling blow. And let's go ahead. Just get rid of it. At this point, we're going to win with creature combat. So we're holding off because we don't want to fall into a capture an essence scatter like they did with us. Nice. They have a 1/4 death touch. It's pretty good. With reach. They're still holding up the 3 mana here. Let's see if they use it. Sink it in, opponent. Sink it in. Bushwhack. Okay. They still have the 2 mana. I mean, we win. No, we don't. They block here. They block there. They take 2. All right, we go for it. Awesome. Can this not be countered? Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I guess we give them this trade. It's probably not a great trade. But that's just going to start getting counters, which is annoying. I forgot, didn't read. Reading the card explains the card. Coma, the World Eater, is a 7 mana 8/12 serpent that cannot be countered with trample and ward 4. Whenever it deals combat damage to a creature player, create 4 3/3 blue serpent creature tokens named Coma's Coil. Opponent draws. Do they have what? 1 removal spell that can hit that? There's no way. And that's game. They Coma couldn't keep up. Smelf you later. I tried. Pretty awesome second win that gives us our next card. Nice, a Kite Sail Larcenist. This was a great card from Ixalan. I really like this one actually. Ward's so annoying, as we could see on Coma, but human pirate that makes something a treasure. And then they can still sacrifice it if they want, but then when this leaves, they no longer have it. Really fun flicker target too. All right, can we get the sort of kind of trophy? This is a great hand. Llanowar Elves in a draft format is so crazy. It's so often, like, it's not a first pick card, but it almost is, you know? It's so nuts and bolts, it can really smooth the deck out. We'll be going Elf into Draycatcher, probably into Paradise Druid, and then Elfsworn Giant as quickly as possible. Cool sleeves from the opponent. Creepy as anything, but very cool. Good taste in art. Oh, that was almost wrong. Let's play our Elf Druid. Opponent is a fellow Chucker, eh? Okay, okay. I mean, do I kill their elf? Yeah, I think I kill their elf. I'm talking about how strong of a card this is. Let's keep our mana advantage and press them. Okay. Burglar Rat's good. We'll drop Paradise Druid. Opponent's playing Golgari. Interesting. I'm trying to remember what the Golgari... Is Greta in this? Greta might be. Greta Sweettooth? Was she the uncommon? I guess we're never going to find out. There's our trophy. Llanowar Elves into Draycatcher. Just winning us games. And our third reward is... Ooh, specialty art for the new Alchemy Kavu Pirate, Thendar the Overminer. How do you not know Thendar the Overminer? What does this do? This is a... Yeah, sorry, it's coming up on the screen like where my face is blocking it. It's a menace 4/4 whenever a non-basic land is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Okay, so fetch land. Its controller conjures a card named Wastes onto the battlefield tapped. Cool. It's kind of like ramp for yourself, at least. And then at the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, destroy up to 1 target land. And then you can get rid of your opponent's colors. That's kind of fun. And we're back. The deck itself played better than expected. Llanowar Elves. This is kind of a goated card. This is, I know it's good, but it was really good. Mild-Mannered Librarian did in fact play better than I thought it would at first for a 1-mana 1/1. Just the 4 mana, put 2 counters on it, draw a card, and of course it becomes a werewolf. Most important part, obviously. Good removal package in Essence Scatter, some bite downs. The Felling Blow also overperformed. +1/+1 counters before it deals damage instead of fights is very important. The Refute came up once, which was nice for filtering. Elfsworn Giant is solid if you can ramp into it so that you're still hitting your land drops afterwards. And of course, Coma, World Eater. Notably, can't be countered. That's important to remember as I played around our opponent's counterspell for who knows how long for absolutely no reason. Look at that coil. That is pretty grotesque imagery from Simon Dominic over there. The deck played well. I think this was cool. Again, nuts and bolts. We got so much green. Green was flowing in our draft. I mean, look at this. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 cards that are blue that we ended up playing. And realistically, we probably could have cut them all if we had wanted to. Although I do think that just the power level of Dragecatcher and Coma are pretty high. And then Refute and Essence Scatter add that little bit more piece of interaction that our opponents just do not see coming. The deck played well. It's definitely kind of elf tribal without being elf tribal, which is fun though. You know, Dwynen's Elite, I did not like third pick it, and you know what? It ended up in our deck, and I think it plays fairly well regardless. I hope that you enjoyed the deck. I hope you enjoyed the game, and there are more games to play, strategy to analyze, and unfortunately, work to do. I'm Supreme Verdicts. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You should watch another video. Yeah, pick that one. That one right there.